regular meeting of the Keansburg Board of Education will be held in the Bulger Middle School Media Center. Adequate notice for this meeting has been mailed to the Asbury Park Press, filed with the Municipal Clerk of Keansburg, posted on the district webpage, and posted inside the office of the Keansburg Board of Education, 100 Palmer Place, Keansburg, New Jersey, on May 8th, 2025. Roll call.
Mrs. Clayton. Mrs. Frizzell. Ms. Callahan Moran.
Here.
Mr. Minkowski.
Here.
Mr. Kitchen.
Here.
Mr. Cook.
Here.
Mr. Hoff.
Here.
Ms. Ferraro. Ms. Ryan.
Here.
Please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No presentation. Any committee reports?
Yes, just the financial committee. The financial committee met earlier this evening, nothing new to really report, just everything was all financially sound, going over the budget and how the project's going to be going forward and current expenses.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll now open up the meeting for any comments and questions related to the board agenda items only.
Tara Smith, Keansburg School District, 81 Francis Place. On behalf of the Keansburg Administrators Association, we wanted to take this opportunity to thank the board on the anticipated approval of our contract in tonight's agenda. Apologies for those not in attendance who had planned days off and a heat emergency. We hope to continue to support our students and staff, doing the absolute best we can each and every day for all stakeholders involved. Our sincere thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else, please? Go forward, come forward, start that, and state your name. All right, executive session.
Be it resolved that in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, the Keansburg Board of Education shall conduct a closed executive session pursuant to the personnel and legal exceptions prescribed by NJSA 10:4-12 for the purpose of discussing legal and personnel. It is anticipated that the length of time of the executive session will be 30 minutes, and that action will not be taken in public after the executive session. Be it further resolved that the minutes of the executive session will be released when the need for confidentiality in accordance with NJSA 10:4-12 no longer applies. Motion?
I need a motion, please.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, I need a motion to come out of executive session.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, let the record reflect that Mr. Minkowski and I stepped out while they did the evaluation of the superintendent. We were conflicted out. Moving forward. Superintendent's report? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Approval of executive session, approval of minutes.
I'll make that motion.
Yeah.
I'll second it.
Can I get a motion?
We got it.
I'm sorry, questions? Roll call?
Ms. Callahan Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Minkowski?
Yes.
Mr. Kitchen?
We have to abstain on the minutes of May 20th.
Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Hoff?
Yes.
Ms. Ryan?
Yes.
The superintendent of schools recommends positive action on the following items. Under personnel, 1, resignation. 2, re-employment of personnel, non-professional. 3, professional employment. 4, interim board secretary. 5, leave of absence medical. 6, substitute teachers and paraprofessionals for the district. 7, substitute secretaries. 8, substitute nurse. 9, substitute security officer. 10, advisor positions for Bolger. 11, before school breakfast cafeteria teachers for Bolger. 12, CPIS summer hours. 13, summer music enrichment program. 14, summer Apex program. 15, guidance summer hours. 16, crisis prevention institute trainers. 17, transition planning nurses. 18, home instruction tutors. 19, district staff extended school year. 20, extended school year speech and OT. 21, summer work child study team. 22, ELL summer hours. 23, Keansburg summer programs. 24, coaching positions for the high school. 25, volunteer Keansburg High School. 26, Keansburg Early Learning Center home visits. 27, Keansburg after school program. 28, Keansburg After School Program Assistance. 29, District Webmaster. 30, Surrogate Parent. 31, Homeless Liaison. 32, Affirmative Action Officer. 33, Affirmative Action Team. 34, 504 Officer. 35, HIV Coordinator. 36, AP Online Workshops for the summer. 37, Fiscal Year 25-26 Universal Screener Team Members. 28, professional development costing $150 or above.
All right, can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Matt?
Yes.
I'll second that.
Yeah, second.
Any questions, comments?
Just one quick question, I'm sorry. Number 36, the AP Online Workshop Summer. Does that mean that there'll be new courses that will be added on to our...
That's our hope.
Sorry,
So-
there'll be new courses that'll be added onto our district.
Yes, that's our hope. So we're training teachers to be able to open new advanced placement courses, yes.
It's quite a bit.
Yes,
Okay,
but
thank
we're
you.
shooting high, yes.
Like to...
I have a question. What is the universal screener team member?
So the universal screener is a mandatory new screening tool that came down as code. So we have to create a team to utilize a screener for new students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Say?
So let me just understand this one question. On 38 and 36, 38 is the cost that we pay to the presenter.
Yes.
And 36 is what we pay to the teacher.
Yes, 38 is the course cost, the tuition percent.
Well, that's all the questions. Excuse me, all the questions?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Callahan Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Minkowski?
Yes, I apologize. I have a couple of items here. Number 10, no, the seventh name down. And due to conflicts, I need to recuse myself on number 16, number 24, the first name, number 31, number 32, number 33, the second name, number 34, number 35, number 38, the seventh name. Essentially, anything that's an administrator who has authority over Mrs. Minkowski, I would recuse myself.
Thank you. Mr. Kitchen?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Hoff?
Yes, but on number 2, 8th name down, I abstain. Everything else is a yes, thank you.
And Ms. Ryan?
Yes.
Under general, number 39, district HIV report is being tabled, completely removed, and there's an addendum to replace it. Number 40, in-state class trips. Number 41, school security drill statement of assurance. 42, emergency operations plan. 43, employees qualified to carry a firearm. 44, 25, 26, superintendent of schools qualitative and quantitative goals. 45, disposal of unused, outdated, broken furniture equipment. 46, school bus evacuation drills. 47, in-state class trips. 48, inter-building trips and transportation. 49, St. John's Fields, Collins Courts, Homedale Park use. 50, acceptance of donation, Keansburg Early Learning Center. 51, acceptance of donation, Keansburg High School. 52, Keansburg Administrators Association contract for 2025 through 2030.
Kathleen, don't you need to hold number 44?
Mr. Bennett, you said we do not have to hold any?
Do what?
We do not have to hold anything that requires conflicted,
No.
non-conflicted? He said as long as it's majority of those who are able to vote.
Okay, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Okay, any questions? Mr. Kitchen?
No, sir.
I have several. Here comes 41, school security drill statement for
Mm-hmm.
Do we get a discount, or we just have to show it? I'm not trying to be.
No, there's certain codes that we have to meet each year, and we have to like assure them that we're going to do it. That's really all it means. We make the promise to follow the code.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 43, there's an employee, and strike that. On number 43, there's an employee with the same last name. I don't know his number,
Okay.
so I'm going to have to state that we.
We got number 43.
If anybody knows the number, I can abstain from that number down. And then, as always, the donations, can we please send them a thank you letter?
Should we possibly have you abstain from the whole thing? That way, I think you're giving away the employee's number and name.
That's fine. Yeah, that's correct. That's
You know what I
correct.
mean?
It'll pass
Just for
without
safety.
you.
Yeah, we have 5, you'll pass it without you, just so you don't.
Yeah.
All right, so you're abstaining on 43.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when it comes my time. Thank you, I was standing, thinking it was,
Recused.
yeah, thank you. Okay, that's all I have, thank you.
Anything else?
Congratulations.
Roll call. Ms. Callahan Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Minkowski?
Yes, so I recuse myself on number 44 and number 52.
Thank you. Mr. Kitchen?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Hoff?
So I excuse recuse myself from 43, 44, and 52. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Ryan?
Yes.
The superintendent of schools recommends positive action on the following items under the addendum. A1, athletic trainer. A2, Rutgers work-based learning program for structured learning. And A3, suspension expulsions for May revised. That would replace the previous number 39.
Can I get a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Any questions, concerns? Seeing none?
Ms. Callahan Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Minkowski?
Yes.
Mr. Kitchen?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Hoff?
Yes.
Ms. Ryan?
Yes.
Now, I do have a question, I'm sorry I didn't ask.
No,
it
you're
before.
okay.
So I noticed there was 2 grades that seemed to have quite a higher number than the rest of all the grades. Is there like a plan in place?
There is, and we're working with, for next year, like this year we did trauma-informed practices and we used ICCS, which provided a counselor for us. Did we fall back on, or are we going to use the counselor program again?
Yeah, we'll probably continue to use ICC, but we're going to increase, hopefully, depending on our funding, we're going to increase to 5 days rather than they only coming in for 3 days.
Good, just as long as there's a plan. Like I said, there's the
Yeah.
2 grades, it's a significant higher number than the rest of all the other grades. Thank you.
And unfortunately, sometimes it's only maybe 3 students that.
Yeah, I
are
know, yeah, it could be a
providing
handful of
service.
students at the same time,
Yeah.
several times a month, yeah.
School Business Administrator Board Secretary report. Board Secretary's monthly certification certifies that no line item has been overexpended and that sufficient funds are available to meet the district's financial obligations for the remainder of the fiscal year. Payroll certifications for May 15th and May 30th. Superintendent of Schools recommends positive action on the following items. 1, receipt and acceptance of May Board Secretary's report. 2, approve appropriation transfers. 3, approve bills. 4, approve submission and acceptance of the Optimal Comprehensive Universal Screeners Focus Grant. 5, approve acceptance of DCF School-Based Youth Services Program Grant. 6, approve acceptance of DCF Family Friendly Grant. 7, approve acceptance of Perkins Secondary Consolidated Grant. 8, approve acceptance of 21st Century Community Learning Program Grant. 9, approve the following repayment of tuition for 24-25. 10, approve the following students for home instruction. Thank you. 11, approve the following students for, the first one, 10, I'm sorry, was for 24-25 home instruction. 11, approve the following students for 25-26 home instruction. 12, approve extended school year at a district tuition, 25-26. 13, approve school physician for 25-26. 14, approve the following consultants. 15, approve CR assessments, 25-26. 16, approve 25-26 technology renewals. 17, approve 25-26 curriculum renewals. 18, approve licensed training provider agreement between the American Red Cross and the Keansburg High School. 19, receipt of proposals and award of contracts for applied behavioral analysis and behavioral consultant services, RFP number 01-26 for the 25-26 school year, awarded to Jump Ahead. 20, receipt of proposals and award of contract for occupational therapy, RFP number 0226 for 25-26 school year, awarded to All Care. 21, receipt of proposals and award of contracts for physical therapy services, RFP 03-26 for 25-26, awarded to All Care. 22, receipt of proposals and award of contract for nursing services, RFP 04-26 for 25-26, awarded to Bivada. 23, approval of the 25-26 purchasing manual. 24, approval of the 25-26 standard operating procedures manual. 25, appointment of school board attorney for 25-26. 26, appointment of general counsel, 25-26. 27, 25-26, approval of shared service agreement for the services of preschool instructional coach. 28, approval of interlocal shared service agreement with the Borough of Keansburg. 29, approval of the interlocal agreement with the Borough of Keansburg for tennis courts. 30, approval of the interlocal agreement for the provisions of special class 3 law enforcement officers. 31, designation of custodian of public record for 25-26. 32, approval of qualified purchasing agent, 25-26. 33, authorization for petty cash checking account. 34, approval of official depositories. 35, appointment of 25-26 appointment of board officials. 36, designation of official newspaper. 37, approve 25-26 Public Information Public Records Act fee schedule. 38, approve school funds investor for 25-26. 39, approve uniform minimum chart of accounts. 40, 25-26 appointment of representative to County Educational Services Commission. 41, it should say 25-26 resolution authorizing the procurement of goods and services through state contract. I'll make that change in the minutes. 42, 25-26 authorization to purchase. 43, approve renewal with Systems 3000 for 25-26 for accounting, payroll, and personnel software. 44, transfer of unexpended appropriations and/or excess revenue to the capital reserve. 45, approve the transfer of 24-25 surplus to emergency reserve. 46, approve the transfer of 24-25 surplus to the capital reserve. 47, insurance renewal premium rates for 25-26. 48, revision is renewal of food service management company Whitson's. 49, approve cancellation of stale dated checks.
Can I get a motion, please?
I'll make the motion.
Speak the
What's the
motion
difference
first.
between 32 and 42?
What was the other one? I'm sorry.
32 and 42.
We used to do that 42 when we had that guy that wasn't a qualified purchasing agent. But Lindsay's a qualified purchasing agent, and you're hiring her under 32. I don't think you need this 42 anymore.
Okay. I'll look into that, and if you don't need it, I'll just strike it.
I mean, that's why 42 used to be in there for when we had that other guy, I don't remember his name, but he wasn't a QPA.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't.
That's all right. Did we get a motion?
I should have called that when I read it.
I'll make a motion.
Okay.
Mr. Kitchen made the motion. Anyone second it?
I'll second it.
Thank you.
Kathy?
Any questions?
Yeah, I have some questions, Mr. President. For number 10, is that supposed to be 25-26 school year, because it says home instruction? Is that for the summer?
That's for the summer.
Okay, that's why I just wanted to double check. Number 38, so it says business administrator and/or board secretary, is it just like, then technically, we want to kind of go back and forth on that?
Approve
It's-
and/or board secretary. So in this case, it would be the business administrator.
Okay, that was it.
Ms. Ryan?
No question.
Comment. Number 36, I'm hoping this is the last year we have to do that, since there's been something in trend to try to stop that. We've been well ahead of the curve on notification of board meetings by doing robocalls for years now, sending stuff to the newspaper, seems very antiquated, so hopefully this is the last time.
You saw that bill that they proposed?
Yes, that's part of the bill, yeah.
Mr. Cook?
I have no questions.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Ryan? Yep.
I just have one more question. The Red Cross, number 32, but for the Red Cross, is that for students or is that just for teachers to get certified?
What number is it?
It's
Red Cross training.
Cross training, schools, sorry, it's at 32. It's,
I did see it.
I think that's for, yeah. I think it's for, athletics. It didn't fall under CLIA, because we trained them already.
There's a
is
low
that-
number.
it's not- Number? 18.
So it's for the
Oh,
teachers.
okay, 32.
Teachers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what, Patty probably did put it in because when, I think, because it only comes under the renewal, when we do purchase the cards for the kids, to get the cards, we do have to have an agreement with the Red Cross. So when the kids go through the training, we purchase their actual, like, license card for them. So I believe that is what that is for.
Thank you.
And the reason why this agenda is so long, if you look at everything, is the majority of them are renewals that we have to do every July 1. So if everyone, Mike and I don't like reading 50-something items each, but it's only this month, hopefully.
Just a quick question on number 13. That's the gentleman that's going to be on the sidelines and everything. That's the gentleman with the disability. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Roll call. Ms. Callahan Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Miakowski?
Yes, however, recuse myself on 35E.
E? Thank you. Mr. Kitchen?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Hoff?
Yes.
Ms. Ryan?
Yeah.
School Business Administrator Board Secretary Addendum. Superintendent of Schools recommends positive action on the following items. BS1, approve submission and acceptance of the Building Responsive Instruct Data Guided Eval Bridge Grant. BS2, approval of proposal for professional services for the new pickleball courts at Keansburg High School. And BS3, approval of the contract for food service line improvements at Keansburg High School.
Please get a motion.
Do you have a second quote on the BS2?
Second quote.
Yeah, it's over the quote threshold, but it's not in the bid threshold.
Yeah, there are type of record. I don't think we have a second quote on
Moving the meeting. Have we had a-
I'll make the motion.
Yeah.
Did you want to second it?
Yeah, no.
I'll second
Everyone-
it.
Who got it
I'll make the
first?
motion, you'll second.
Kent's motion, I'll second.
Any questions?
Ken? That's it.
Mr. Cook?
I just had a question on the new pickleball court, which
Yeah.
I know is a growing trend. Where would it be located?
The old tennis courts, so what this is for is that the cost for it to do, we had initially wanted, I think the initial quote was for 5 courts or something. And the amount that we got in the grant is nowhere close to covering what that would cost. So we need a new whole plan for a lesser court. But it was still, I think, what was the minimum? They said they needed 3 courts in
Yeah,
order to, like, be part of a team. You need 3 courts, so we were going for 3 courts now. So we had to downsize a little, but still moving forward with that.
So,
Isn't the town putting in the bid?
that's my question, is this coming from taxpayer dollars, or is this the grant
No, that's the
money?
grant.
I was gonna say, because we already have a pickleball court
No,
that's half built.
that's the local recreation grant. That's the local recreation grant.
The town is putting in pickleball courts now.
Yes, we're gonna be the pickleball court of capital.
No, this is paid for through a grant. It's local
This
recreation.
will be three.
So since it's through a grant, we don't care. Then why didn't we tell the town? Maybe they wouldn't have. Maybe theirs.
We
was
had no
different.
idea the town was doing it at the time.
You didn't know?
Only we have the same attorneys.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I don't have questions, thank you.
Thanks. Roll call.
Really quick though, just, this is good stuff. Like all of these things here are like 3, that's why we put them on addendum. Usually we hate to have addendum items. But these 3 are things we're very excited about. So just to the, with the BS3, I don't know how long it's been since anyone's been in the Keansburg High School cafeteria, but it's been pretty much the same since like 1970. This is like a complete overhaul of the entire Keansburg High School cafeteria. And it's going to be like so much more serviceable. There's a coffee bar, like it's so much more up to date. And that's like a huge one we're very excited about.
So Mr. Dawson is going to be rolling over. And then I just have a quick question. We had talked about the pickleball courts, they may not be accessible to the public because of insurance reasons. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Move the vote, I guess, next.
Ms. Callahan Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Minkowski?
Yes.
Mr. Kitchen?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Hoff?
Yes.
Ms. Ryan?
Yeah.
All right. We'll now open the meeting for public comments and questions related to additional concerns. Please come forward, state your name.
First, I would like to apologize. Can you hear me or no? Okay. I apologize for my voice. Just got me get sick as soon as I decided to retire. So I promise it's only like 3.5 minutes. So bear with me.
Your name? What was your name?
Justine Ince.
Yes, you know.
It's hard to believe that it was almost 26 years ago that my name was first mentioned at a meeting just like this. Back in the summer of 1999, I was looking for a change. And to be completely honest, as a pregnant woman, I was looking for a teaching position closer to home. The Keansburg School District gave me that opportunity. And tonight, I stand here to sincerely thank you for that. Not just for the job, but for the journey that followed. Though I have never officially lived in Keansburg, I have always been here. As a child, every summer weekend was spent with my grandparents at their bungalow on Oak Street. I can still remember walking down Carr Avenue with them after Sunday supper, heading for just one ride at the boardwalk and an ice cream cone. As a teenager, I was friends with a family from town. Janice Joyce Palmer and I were the same age, and when hanging out with them, I often found myself surrounded by the kids from Keansburg High School. So when I saw the Keansburg ad for a special education teacher in the newspaper, do we remember those ads in the newspaper? The one ads in the Sunday paper, it felt natural, like life had been quietly guiding me here all along. Lucky for me, I got the job. I can still picture that first time walking into the front office of the high school. I can still see the wooden gate that separated the main office from the administrative area, and meeting the administrative assistants, Phil Schultz and Gert Greco, for the first time. Both so very professional, yet so warm and welcoming. That was the moment my Keansburg career truly began, and I couldn't have imagined how meaningful it would all become. To the Board of Education, past and present, thank you for your dedication to this district, to the students, the staff, and the community. Your work is often behind the scenes and often unappreciated, but please know it matters. It has mattered to me. Over the years, there were decisions various boards have made that I wholly supported. A few I didn't fully understand, and yes, at least one made 2 different times that I will always disagree with. But what I know for sure is that every decision made was with the hope of doing what was best for the students of this community, and I respect that deeply. Over the years, I've been truly lucky to work alongside so many incredible people. Too many to name, really. But there are some who are no longer with us, whose influence, mentorship, and friendship helped shape me into the educator and person I am today. I would like to take a moment to remember them. Pat Antonucci, Dave Billings, Karen Bruno, Pat Burgess, Ray Coleman, Jeanette Grogan, Frank Kuhl, Dago Knoll, and Sue Paparootson. They remain in my heart, as do all of you who have been part of my Keansburg story. It has truly been an honor and a privilege. To be part of this school's district's family. Though I may be retiring from my position, Keansburg will always be a part of me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Sorry. Thank you.
All right, anybody else? Seeing that there's no one else, we'll do old and new communications from the board members. We'll start on this side. Mr. Cook?
Thank you, Mr. President. First of all, thank you very much for that very warm and welcoming speech. It is truly nice to hear that Keansburg has impacted you, as I'm sure you have impacted it. So thank you for that very, very lovely message, and please enjoy your retirement. On another point, I'd like to definitely congratulate all of the seniors, all the graduates, the clap-outs, the administrators, the principals, the teachers, every facility member here in Keansburg. It was truly a monumentous year. Really great work on all of you. I mean, I had the privilege, and I know a lot of our other board members got to come out, and it was fantastic. Even with the doom and gloom weather that we were supposed to get. Another point I just want to also add is Mr. Bennett, who's been here for quite a couple of years.
About 48.
And it's nice to see that you're sticking around. And I know your impact to the Keansburg School District is unmatched. So thank you.
Thank you.
And that was all. Have a safe and happy summer. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Ennis, well, your tears are my tears, okay? And you've been the light of our district. Through the years and generation, the love that you've given to our community and our kids, you were part of Keansburg, and you'll always be there. Okay? And you're someone that we'll never forget, and we appreciate, and you're always in our kids' hearts because they speak so highly of you as well as our staff. So I'd like to say thank you. Don't forget us. Come back.
Thank
you'll be a substitute. But again, your years of service are greatly appreciated. And on a different note, I'd like to say, you know what, we had a great school year, okay? And through trials and tribulations, right, we made it. We did a great job. The graduations were phenomenal, okay? The turnouts, the families, the speeches, the kids, everyone had a good time, okay? I've never seen so much excitement. I mean, the kids did it, right? We had a lot of success stories. And, you know, we had a great barbecue. I've never seen such a thing. When I saw that video, I'm like, wow, where were those activities when we were in school, right? They probably didn't have them, but you know, your wish. So, I mean, we're becoming creative, we're engaging kids, and you know what? Each year we're getting better at what we do. And that's a testament to our superintendent, our administration, our educators, our security, our maintenance. I mean, our kitchen help. I don't know if I forgot anybody else, and if I do, I apologize, but it does take a team to do all that everyone does. And thank you so much. We all appreciate it.
Mr. Cook? I struck that. Mr. Kitchen? I looked
I
over
just want to
there.
say congratulations, Mrs. Dents. It made me sad to hear you bring up so many names like Mr. Billings, Mr. Cool, you know. Thank you for all you did for Keansburg students, friends of mine, you know, everybody always felt comfortable going to you. Congratulations on your retirement. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for your kind words. Congratulations to all the recent graduates. Thank you. That's it.
Well, you brought me back to my childhood. I want to congratulate you on your retirement, and it's probably much needed. Again, like everyone else said, you should come back if you feel the need to substitute. I'll be around. And to the graduates, I want to congratulate everyone both from Folger and the high school. Unfortunately, I was not able to make the high school graduation, but I did make Folger, and it was nice to see, you know, the kids and listen to their speeches, and I hope to have a better year next year, like we did this year.
Just shortly, Ms. Hens, thank you for coming back and speaking to us. I really appreciate you coming to the meeting. It's been, I think it's been 10 years since we first met on the football field at one of the events.
Yeah.
You brought me down by saying, who are you?
Oh,
So I had to introduce myself to you. But thank you for all that you've done. I didn't have the pleasure of going to school here, but I've been around for quite some time. But it is great to see the impact that you had on our kids. Talking about coming back and seeing our kids, not just here, I hope you have the experience of going to the amusement park during the summer and seeing the kids that work at the high school, with eyes light up when they see you outside of the classroom and realize that you're not just a teacher, but you're a person, and that, you know, the impact that you made on them. So remember to use it, go through life. I also want to thank all the retirees, the teachers, everybody that's here for all their years of service. Again, making a great impact on our children. Just the graduation was great. As Ms. Moran mentioned, you know, senior class barbecue. I think I can call her out, but Mrs. Leak did an amazing job as a senior advisor this year. That barbecue was put on a lot by what she did with being able to raise funds with those seniors and students that are a lot. But then all the planning that went into getting all those rides, making sure that she had the event. As Mr. Cook mentioned, I think they had some of the same problems with will we, won't we with the weather, that, you know, the weather's not going to cooperate, it is going to cooperate. So to have all those events was amazing. And just, you know, the graduations were really great. I like seeing all the students come up, the speeches were amazing. And just everybody stay cool and enjoy the summer.
Mr. Bennett?
I have a question though. I've raised this once before, and on these absences that when people are out and we keep the running tally, if they're on leave, do we put down leave?
No, it's cumulative. So it would be.
So like these people that are 25, 27,
They're on
28, sick.
They're usually on a medical or.
Right, I had once suggested maybe we put leave down so that we know that the board's acting on it. And then you don't have to wonder, you know,
Yep.
because if they're sick. That's the only thing, because it looks like, well, they're really sickly, but if they're really on leave, then that has nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
That's all.
Mr. Sardi, sir?
No, thank you.
I just want to introduce, I'm not sure if anyone knows Frank Sautner, who is standing here. We just approved him tonight to be a math teacher at the high school. And Frank is one of our 360s. He just graduated actually with my son Shane. So he's a recent Keansburg graduate. He's coming back to teach.
Thank you everyone for approving.
Thank you.
Welcome. Congratulations.
And Justine. Thank you for everything. And you guys, she got an ice cream truck for all the staff the last day. Like she, you know, goes above and beyond, not just for students, but for staff and for everybody, and you'll be sorely missed.
So I don't want to get emotional because, again, you and I first met when I was a substitute here, and our conversations of how, you know, again, with my background and your background, how kids, we can meet in the middle. But, and then you mentioned some names from my past as well, Mrs. Ryan. There were some of the teachers that believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. So thank you for everything you've done for us. Again, we know some people if you ever want to come back and sub. Okay. The Butterfield and the award ceremonies, all the team that put the Butterfield together, when you came through that door, it didn't look like a school for a couple hours, and the kids had an amazing time. I believe we had Bubba Coos for dinner, which was pretty amazing. So whoever's in charge of that, the whole team gets an A+ for the day. The clap out was amazing. For the first one, I was actually outside. And then Mr. Cook is like, we can come inside. I think it was we're both amazing, both being amazing, being with the parents outside, seeing their kids, seeing their faces, smiling, even the kid with the recognition that, hey, mommy and daddy are here was amazing. To all the teachers that retired, there was a young lady who retired from the school that she clapped out, we clapped her out. That's pretty special.
Ms. Rotolo.
Yes. The graduations were amazing. I think the maintenance staff did a great job. On the last call that we had to move it inside, it was a coin toss. But for the first time ever, they said it was going to rain at 5 o'clock, and it did. I think it actually did. So congratulations on the students and the teachers who showed up, and the parents. It was a truly amazing night sitting up there with my Board of Education members. And again, it just, to me, brings back memory because I got to sit in the front row, and then when I was young, I pictured myself coming down at 18 years old, so reminiscing all day long. The Poet Slam was truly amazing right here in the library, too, to get the lights with. These kids, their raw emotions, it's something that, you have to bring tissues. If you never saw when I say, when you come next year, bring tissues, because some of them just put it out there all in that one little 45 seconds to a minute that they have. So we're done with 24-25 school year, so we don't look backwards. We're going to look forward to the 25-26 school year. And again, we have an amazing team. That makes me look good when I sit here. So I look to finish out the year on an amazing team. So everybody enjoy their summer, whatever your plans are, and use sunscreen. Thank you. With that being said, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion. Ken? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.